Hello students! In this video, we will be reviewing adjective clauses and adverb clauses. At the end of the video, we'll do some practices. So what is an adjective clause? Like an adjective clause modifies a noun. Let's look at the example sentences. The first sentence says, "Yesterday, I watched a movie that was nearly 3 hours long." In this sentence, the clause "that was nearly 3 hours long" describes or modifies the noun movie. In the second sentence, the clause "whom I met" modifies the noun woman. This table will help you review how to form adjective clauses. Pause the video and take a few minutes to look it over. As you can see, you have many options when it comes to forming adjective clauses. For example, let's look at adjective clauses with object-relative pronouns. For people, you can use whom, who, that, or nothing at all. So I can say, "She is the student whom I met yesterday," or "She is the student who I met yesterday," or "She is the student that I met yesterday," or "She is the student I met yesterday." Comma placement is very important in sentences with adjective clauses. For example, you should use commas in sentences where there is a specific noun, such as a name. Michael, comma, who works in finance, comma, makes a lot of money. Andrea, comma, who lives in Virginia, comma, has never visited the West Coast. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about comma placement. Adjective clauses can be identifying or non-identifying. Let's look at examples of each type of clause so you can see how commas can change the meanings of the sentences. The first sentence says, "Please bring me the book which is on the table." There are no commas. This is an identifying adjective clause. In other words, the adjective clause is necessary in order to identify the specific book to which the speaker is referring. Look at the picture. The speaker is in a library surrounded by books, but it is one specific book that he or she wants. The second sentence says, "Please bring me the book, comma, which is on the table." Here there is only one book. The adjective clause is not needed to identify the book. It is simply there to give some additional information. In writing, a non-identifying adjective clause, such as this, is separated from the sentence by commas. Another example, "The book, comma, which is on the table, comma, is very dusty." This explains why adjective clauses with people's names use commas. These are non-identifying clauses because the noun is specific. The adjective clause is simply providing additional information. An adverb clause is a clause that functions like an adverb. It may indicate time, place, condition, result, reason, etc. Let's look at the first example. "Because it was cold, he wore a jacket." The adverb clause is "because it was cold." This indicates the reason why a jacket was worn. In the next sentence, "After I went to the store" indicates the timing of events. Adverb clauses begin with words such as after, before, when, as soon as, while, unless, because, or even though. Pay attention to the punctuation of sentences with adverb clauses. Look at the last two example sentences. The first sentence says, "He went to work even though he was sick." In this sentence, the adverb clause, "even though he was sick," comes in the middle of the sentence, so there is no comma. When the sentence starts with the adverb clause, you should put a comma at the end of the clause. If it is warm, comma, I'll wear sandals. Okay, we've just gone through a quick review of adjective and adverb clauses. So let's do a few practices. For this first practice, look at the sentences about Rachel. Pause the video while you decide which of the choices correctly combines the two sentences. The correct answer is B. A is incorrect because you don't use which when using an adjective clause to describe a person. C is incorrect because the placement of the adjective clause, who is my friend, is modifying Germany, which doesn't make sense. Okay, let's do another practice. Pause the video while you read the question and choose the correct answer. The correct answer is B, more than one. This is an identifying adjective clause. The adjective clause is necessary to identify which sister. If there had been commas in the sentence, my sister, comma, who lives in California, comma, has 3 children, then that would indicate that I only have one sister. Again, for this practice, pause the video while you read the question and choose the correct answer. The correct answer is B, some of the high school students. Notice that this sentence does not have commas, so the adjective clause is an identifying clause. It tells us which students received extra credit. Only the students who participated in the play received extra credit, not all of the students. For this practice, you need to combine the 2 sentences using an adverb clause. Pause the video while you write your new sentence. These 2 sentences indicate a contrast. If you're tired, you probably don't want to go to the party, so your best option would be to use an adverb clause with even though or although. For example, even though he was tired, comma, he went to the party, or he went to the party even though he was tired. For this final practice, you will again need to combine the 2 sentences using an adverb clause. Pause the video while you write your new sentence. In this case, the adverb clause indicates a reason. You could write, because it was raining, comma, he grabbed his umbrella, or he grabbed his umbrella because it was raining. For more information on adjective and adverb clauses, visit the web link section on Blackboard.